It's your girl Tubby of the Nerdy Bird site, bringing you exclusives thanks to theantidote.com. Have the opportunity to sit next to the one and only Louis Badass of Baton Rouge for our opportunity to kick the real. We take topics not only music related but worldwide, so that artists can tell you how they feel about what's going on around them and how it affects them. Now, we're gonna start off with something that's a little bit crazy to me. I think I'm a little paranoid. That's why I'm trying to get as many people to talk about this as possible. Okay? In Saudi Arabia, there's a humanoid, a human robot that has been released and given citizenship, okay? From what we know about her, she makes human expressions, she has human emotions, feelings, she learns as she evolves. The more she interacts with humans, the more she learns. Intellectually speaking, she can mimic facial expressions. How do you feel? I'm scared. I am scared. How do you feel knowing that this could very much so be the beginning of all robot kind?
Man, you keep this shit over there. Keep this shit over there. Like, but for real, that's crazy though. Like, you gotta think about it like, okay, you make a female robot, and you know, this has emotions just like females, you know, and you know, mood swing like females, you know, fall in love like females, and you know, people is really weird nowadays. They'll be done fell in love with the robot, and you cheat. What you think she's gonna do? What you think it's gonna do? Like the motherfucker like a
she gonna blow a chunk off the world.
It ain't really gotta blow a chunk. Like it could just real life just grab you and break your collarbone. Like it's a robot. Right. Like it don't how tight I gotta grab him. No, the emotions in that might be I'ma kill his ass. Right. And that's really what it feels. You gonna take it to jail?
Right.
But
then what?
Like what's gonna happen? It's gonna run the parish.
You know,
like
my thing is they look at it and they say that she learns based off of, you know, human interaction. She can kind of evolve and grow as she's exposed and as she experiences. And I think that's scary for me because for you to go sit down,
depending on what a robot is, like you might put this robot in a white neighborhood and you know it grows up, you know, thinking life is supposed to be like this, and you put that in Zion City and that robot gonna be a whole step out. like no, you gotta pick where you gonna put robots in, and then you can't. That's like picking and choosing who can buy a robot. Well, you from the park, you can't buy a robot. But you from college, you off college, you can have a robot. No, I might move off college just to buy me a stepping robot.
So now we got robot gang beef.
Yeah, it's robot gang because this robot don't like the robot from out the park.
See, I ain't even have a realistic perspective. I had a movie perspective. Yeah. I was scared they was gonna take over the world.
No, it's
gonna making be real. This real for me.
Like for real, shit, for real. Because if I buy a robot, man, don't play with me. Don't play. I'm putting that rod on you. And I ain't even talking about my rod. He gonna really hit you with that rod. He gonna hit you with that rod. It ain't no catching, no fingerprints, no none of that. He ain't gonna tell on us. He loyal. Yeah, now play with me.
Alright, now we'll come into something a little more serious because I'm happy you were able to make me feel better about that. Because y'all, I'm really terrified. Just to let y'all know, peep the other interviews. I'm scared. But we'll get into some music right quick. There's been some controversy behind a music video that was recently put out. I do apologize for not remembering the artist's name, but the name of his song is Married to the Game. He's actually in his video in a beautiful wedding dress, by the way. And there's, you know, some machine guns in the background. You know, there's a moment where he kind of drops to his knees and is allowing a gun to be put in his mouth as if he's pleasing his partner. You know, I really don't have too many opinions in the world of art because I understand that everybody's creativity is different and it's based off of their perspective. But me personally, I just, you know, I guess I'm kind of old school. Some stuff just don't sit well with me. But how do you kind of feel about the whole rendition of being so different in creativity?
I just wanted to let you know. I don't have no problem with, you know, nobody sexual or however to say the word.
Orientation, do you think?
Yeah, orientation. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, I don't have no problem with you, you know. But gangsters cannot wear a dress. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, I don't care how you. You gonna step on me and your homeboys behind you holding your dress and they running like this with the gun. I'm gonna shoot you in your ankle and really trip you. You can't run in no wedding dress. Like, can't jump no fences in no wedding dress. You can't even get in the car too fast because your dress gonna drive. It's gonna drag on the street. So I can't really take them serious because, like, how can I take them serious?
That don't make sense. I had an artist ask me, like, I get where he was going with it, and the artist was like, but why he couldn't be the groom? Why do you have to be the bride? So you like the female to your gun? Is that like the message? I don't understand. I think for me, I don't understand the purpose behind the symbolism. I'm kind of confused.
Yeah.
So if somebody from your camp can clear that up for me, I'd be pretty happy about it.
I don't know what you're doing.
Alright, now we're gonna get into something that's very serious, y'all. Hartford University is under scrutiny behind some actions of one of their freshman students. There's been an issue between two roommates, one of them being a Caucasian and the other being African American, and we'll kind of call it how we see it. I don't see this being anything but envy and jealousy, but you guys make sure you get the full story for yourselves so that you're able to determine what you think about it. But basically, to give you a brief overview, the black girl was not welcome so far as her roommate was concerned, so she went to the extreme of doing things that basically put her life in danger to try to get rid of her. We're talking about putting moldy clam dip in her lotion, to taking dirty tampons and rubbing them on her things. All the way
the
back.
white girl did to the black girl?
Yes, sir. And then referred to her as a Jamaican Barbie when she went online to social media to brag about what she had done because the black girl decided to move. And her name is Miss Rowe. Make sure that you guys go check out the courageous Miss Rowe and what she did about this situation, because I do honestly believe she's better than me. I think my rage would have gotten the best of me in this situation. So I do appreciate her showing us another outlet. She put her toothbrush where the sun doesn't shine, so we know what that means. So basically, Miss Rowe was admitted to the doctor because she simply thought she had a sore throat because of a cold. Come to find out, the doctor tells her she has a lot of bacteria in her throat. Now, she's already moved out of the room, and her roommate has gone as far as to boast about the things that she's done, from pictures to full paragraphs saying, "I finally got rid of my Jamaican Barbie." Being a black man in America, being a brother, being a cousin, being an uncle, you know what I'm saying, being a father in certain aspects, how do you feel knowing that we don't live in a very post-racial society? How do you feel knowing that the university very much so probably would have swept this under the rug if Miss Rowe wouldn't have started to defend herself in a sense of the word? And more so, just overall, how does this situation make you feel about college settings altogether?
Like it's really like it's difficult to me because like I was in the military, so I've been in the settings with people from everywhere, like all over the world, and like sometimes you can't, like you have a roommate, you'll have a roommate, and your roommate is racist as well. You know this because you see how you act, you see, you know, y'all might have a refrigerator, you know, y'all don't go half on nothing, y'all just what's his, what's yours, and you know, but my roommate, he was racist. My racist roommate, and
you understand?
Yeah, I understand because I used to be like, hold on, bro. Hey, you move my stuff from out here. Well, why you got your stuff on my side? On your side of the what? It's a room. But on the side of what? Like we got a thing that split us apart. My bad. It might have rolled over there from the air blowing too hard or something like that. So you just gotta learn how to deal with certain stuff without action sometimes. Like you might be pissed off and really want to beat the shit out of him, and you got to think about what's worth it, because he doing this just basically to piss you off so you can do something to him and you get kicked out, or you do something to him and you get suspended, or like sometimes you just gotta think about what's worth it. But if you took my toothbrush and put that bit in your ass, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat, if I sniff my shit and it smell funny, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm letting you know, because that's over the limit. You put some moldy shit in my mouth. It's certain shit is just over the limit where you can't do that. Yeah, like that. Fuck, I'll kill you. I didn't kill you, but then it'll be the black curse and this and that. He flashed out, killed his wife, roommate, and you know, it's a lose-lose situation in the world we live in now. So
like I said,
sometimes, fuck that. Take the loss sometimes. Like if it's worth it. But you gotta sit down and evaluate. Think about shit in life like, I could just do this instead, I could 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 do this instead. Think about that then. If I do this, don't get caught. Well, don't take my advice on that because I'm fucked up. So don't take my advice and don't do it. You know, you might think you're not get caught. Because
just keep
right
it
now,
real though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know, just being honest with you, that's a situation that I'm sure it's not the first time that it's occurred, but this is the first time that it's nationally taking a toll on a lot of people. And you know, she has a couple of felony charges. She's been charged with a hate crime, but we're looking at 5 years here. And you know, based off of how we know the system operates,
snatch a purse or something, so I can end up in jail.
Look,
that's it.
1 to 2 years, and she'll probably be paroled. So the big picture for me, like I said, I just appreciate Miss Rowe for having the courage that she had to not retaliate the way that I think a lot of us kind of would have. She was able to take her intellect.
She has a Martin Luther King aspect
she took it a step further.
Because I would have been Malcolm X.
Malcolm?
I would have been Malcolm.
I would have been Malcolm W. I don't know, y'all. It would have been bad. It would have been bad. But we do appreciate you kind of taking the time to touch on that, because I know it's not an easy situation to have an opinion on it. It's almost disheartening to know that we even have these type of obstacles going on. Yeah. So what we'll do to get ready to close, we play a little game called Word Association. I basically drop some artist names, whether they're local or mainstream, events, venues, just things that you should be familiar with, and you kind of just give me a word or a phrase that you feel best describes that particular thing.
Oh.
You wanna play?
Yeah.
Alright. You ready? Donald Trump.
Falcon.
Hood Boys.
Legends.
Missy.
Hero.
Webby.
Back to the bunkers.
Cash Money.
Legendary.
Trill Fam.
Legendary.
The Bando.
Don't want to see it no more.
Dreams. Club Dreams.
Ratchet.
Club Vibes.
Ratchet.
Baton Rouge.
Ratchet.
TheAntidote.com.
Ratchet with a little bit of classic.
The Nerdy Berry site.
Ratchet with a little bit of class. And this
Humbra. Young Hustler.
my nigga.
Baby.
Billionaire.
And last but not least, Baton Rouge.
Nothing like Baton Rouge.
My city. There you have it, you guys. Thanks to theantidote.com. Your girl
That way.
kicking it with my boy Louis Badass right here. You guys stay tuned for more exclusives.